Hey, show number 322. July 19th, 2020. Beautiful, sunny, humid day here in Hotlanta. So I hope everybody's doing well. We'll go ahead and posted the link in there, so everybody should have that. I'll go ahead and send it over on the little Facebook thing. So, so I have a fairly busy week, which is good. But yeah, no photography for me this week. It's been quite a bit busy work-wise, which is good. Getting stuff done, wanting to get stuff done in the summer here, which is good. So that's been keeping me busy. That and dealing with my fun little tube amp, which I've been playing with. That that was a blown rectifier tube, which it turns out to be a bad capacitor in the rectifier circuit. So we're going to be dealing with that. That's going to be getting sent back, getting sent to the service center to get repaired. So that was kind of fun, and just doing fun stuff around the house, little landscaping, that type of stuff. So we are solidly in summer, that is for sure. So I hope everybody's been doing well. Let me go ahead and check on Flickr. Just look at the Flickr group in a few days. See what everybody has got. There's been okay. Looks like there's been some stuff posted in the last day or so, which is good. Oh yeah, quite a bit. Who's been busy here? It's great. Let's see. Okay, Simi's been pretty active there. Wow, yeah, some nice stuff there. Yeah, very nice. Some wildlife photography, Simi, which I like. I like that. That is good to see. So yeah, interested in reviewing those and seeing what that was all about. I do have to stop around. Yeah, pretty much right on time at 7. Got stuff that needs to be done tonight. So, but hopefully we can get through the images and everything. Hey, Wes.
Hey, Mark. How's it going?
How's it going? Good.
Good.
I just saw your post on Facebook with that steak. I'm like, now I'm hungry again.
Yeah.
Look tasty.
It's been forever since I cooked a steak, so just like pick some up.
Yeah. Did you do it on the grill outside?
Yeah, just on the grill.
Yeah.
I don't get too fancy. Even though I have that sous vide, I've never tried the whole sous vide thing first.
Oh, you need to do that when you get the chance. For a steak like that, probably like an hour and a half at maybe 130, something like that. If you like the medium rare, and then you just put it on the nice hot grill and sear it for a couple minutes on either side, and it'll be, it's good. But yeah, that definitely sous vide is a plan ahead type thing.
Yeah.
So, we're gonna do it in a couple of weeks. We've got our anniversary coming up here, in August. So, and we're not going out to eat, so. I'm going to fix some dinner. So we got some nice steaks, and we got them frozen. We got them from this place. You guys ever seen this place, Crowd Cow?
No.
Online, they it's good quality stuff. They do grass fed. They get stuff from local ranchers. Pork, chicken, beef, lamb. Then they've also done some seafood. So it's, sustainable seafood, sustainable, meat of various kinds. It's pretty good. So you can get some nice, good grass-fed beef is a big thing we've been really enjoying. The hamburger's not, yeah, it's like $8.59 a pound. The steaks get kind of expensive, but I mean, if you were to go, they're better, I think, than what you would get in a restaurant. So if you take the time to cook them right, I mean, yeah, you pay $15 for the steak, but it ends up being like a $75 steak. If you were to go to the steakhouse and do it. So,
Right.
but yeah, we'll do the sous vide on that, and because that ends up being super, super delicious. Yeah. Good. So has it been hot and rainy down there this week?
Yeah, not as rainy as we're usually getting, but we have been getting some rain, and it's very, very, very hot.
Yeah. You guys are probably close to 100. You guys did you hit 100 down there?
I don't know if it's technically 100, but when we were out driving around earlier, the car was saying it was 100.
Yeah. We've had the last few days have been 94, 95. Yeah. And humid. So
We're probably in the 96, 97 range.
Yeah, with humidity. Yeah.
It's more like 110.
Yeah. It's almost equal to what Joe has.
Yeah.
without the humidity. So what is Florida doing? Are they going to go back to school? Are they going to do online or a mix or?
Yeah, they're pushing ahead pretty hard with having in-person classes as much as possible with as many safety precautions as we can take.
Okay. All right. So is that starting a couple weeks, right? Doesn't it start mid-August?
They pushed it back to the end of August.
Oh, okay.
Just to give people more time to get ready and stuff.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. So 1 month away. Okay. All right. Now, have you been back working at the office for a while?
Yeah, I've been back about 5 weeks now, I think.
Okay.
5 or 6 weeks. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So no issues. Nobody in your department's gotten sick or anything.
Yeah, not really. Luckily, we don't have too much interpersonal kind of interactions, so we're all just kind of in our offices doing our own thing.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's interesting. I know Pam is going back to work. She's been kind of on furlough and off furlough for the last 3 months or so, and she's back starting tomorrow, but it's work from home, and it probably will be for. She's like, "How long do you think?" I said, "I think you'll be working from home until October, probably at least."
Well, if she can get her job done from home, there's no sense in going back.
Yeah, she can. She can, for the most part, get. She's just as productive. She does miss a little bit of that kind of one-on-one, quick interaction, but that's
there may be. I mean, I know we got some people that come in like, once a week maybe. That are still working from home, so that may be something that happens too, where people just come in every once in a while, but mostly work at home.
Yeah, just come in for group meetings and that type of thing. So it's interesting. A lot of clients have been kind of trying to figure out whether they're going to be going back. I mean, some of them have got the choice now, and they're like, I don't know if I want to go back yet. I think I'm going to stay home. I'm getting my work done, so I'm happy working from home. Hey, there's Frank.
Hey guys.
Hey, Frank.
How was your week?
Good. How about yours?
Yeah, same old.
Okay. Yeah. About the same. Just kind of in the middle. Oh, there we go. Quality beer there. I see.
Yes.
An original. I'm
handcrafted in Milwaukee, probably.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin. There we go. Stella. The
Stella.
same Stella, just with a different name on the front.
That's Belgian, isn't it?
Huh?
That's Belgian, isn't it?
Supposed to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a summer limited edition, or so they say. So.
Yeah. My cousin was talking about having a PBR, and I said, "What's a PBR?" And he goes, "Pabst Blue Ribbon." I said, "Oh, I never had one of those." And so we got talking about it, and he says, "Yeah, it's a easy drinking, simple beers." So I was at Costco and I saw a 30-pack, and I figured, "What the hell? I'll give it a shot."
Oh yeah, no, it's not a bad. I mean, it's not a bad beer. I mean, it's not skunky. It tastes.
No, it's not like a Corona.
Yeah, no, it tastes fine, and as long as it's relatively chilled, it's tasty.
Yeah,
so.
I got it.
You don't want to let it get too warm. It's,
Yeah.
you
No.
don't want to be drinking PBR at room temperature.
Yeah, usually after I'm done mowing the yard or just sitting out on the patio, I just
Yeah.
do like a good PBR.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
when it's hot and yeah. It's a good lawnmower beer, a quality lawnmower beer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever that's worth. So,
That's funny.
yeah. So I saw something pop in my feed earlier this week, and I didn't get into it because I was pretty busy with work. But are some of the reviews starting to come out on the R5 and R6 at this point?
I have not looked.
Yeah,
I did see DP reviews sort of review of the R6. I think.
Okay. Let me see. Because I saw that. I saw something pop up, and maybe it was just relating to the overheating issue. It's really only something like it's really only a 4K because of the overheating makes it useless for 8K.
Really?
Is what they were saying. Okay, so I typed in R6 review.
What is that?
They get the YZF they get the Yamaha YZF R6 motorcycle.
That's close.
Which looks like
been around longer than the camera.
it's a Japanese machine,
They got the continent and the country right.
Yeah, okay. So it's an inline
Sure,
4 600 with 9,000 RPM. Okay, yeah, looks like a fun bike. Okay, let's put Canon in front of there and see what we get. Let's see. DP Review did one 3 days ago. Oh, Fro did one. Fro knows Jared Poland did one. Unboxing. Will it fail? That's his title. Will it fail?
That's not clickbait at all.
F Stoppers did a review.
They're pretty good.
Yeah. Let's see what they.
Imaging Resource or Image Resource. I don't know if you ever been to that site before.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good. They get into the real nitty gritty and performance of the camera as far as the shutter lag and other things.
Okay. Yeah, let's take a look at that. Yeah, I mean, I saw that. Be kind of interesting. Now you need DxO to test the sensor. Right.
I think they wait till there's a production version to do that.
Yeah, it'll probably be. All right. There's the EOS R latest camera reviews. No, they haven't done one yet. Canon images. Oh, imaging. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, imaging resource. That's what I thought. Hey, there's James. Hey, James. Good. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Just
Good.
taking it easy.
Got a bag of peas on there?
Operation, right?
Yeah, you want to see the scar?
Sure. I heard it was like 12 inches long.
Can you see it?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good one. Woo.
Wow.
Yeah. So, all right. Yeah, good. Yeah, but you think are they starting you to do any type of
I've been doing
or
therapy.
anything?
I've been doing therapy. Then I do exercises twice a day. And
Okay.
then I go for a little walk, not too far. My sister's staying with me right now, but she's not here. Right, she's not
Okay.
here right now, but she comes for a walk with me.
Okay, nice.
Otherwise, everything's going fine.
Good.
Good.
Yeah, that's the important thing. Everything's and you're hopped up on the opioids right now? Are you
No, I stopped. It's oxycodone they give you. I
Okay.
stopped taking that after the first day.
okay, all right.
That's good.
Any of the hard stuff, I stopped straight away as soon as possible.
Okay. So you're just like on Tylenol.
It's mainly
ibuprofen. Yeah. Okay. Well, good. Well, glad to hear everything went well. So, what was the what did the surgeon say? Anything?
Well, I haven't really seen him because he comes in after the surgery, and
Okay.
I'm out.
Yeah.
So he spoke to my sister. But what they did is they took out because I had another knee implant,
Yeah.
right? Total knee replacement. They took all that out, cleaned it all out, put a new one in.
Okay. So they kind of did like they just replaced like the suspension and just swap out the one and put in a new.
Well, there's two parts,
Yeah.
and I suppose when he said he took out everything, he took out the top part and the bottom part.
Okay.
Put a new one in.
All right. So
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how long is this supposed to last you?
Well, the other one's supposed to last 30 years, but it didn't last 2.5 years.
Ooh.
So this one, I'm not sure how long that's going to last. It should last a long time.
Okay.
Sounds like the other one was defective then.
Well, here's the thing. Every time I went for second opinions on surgeons because I didn't like the surgeon that did the original one.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Once bitten, twice shy.
And what did they say?
They just frowned,
Ah,
hang on.
you're
They
stalling
just
out.
frowned against him, saying we're always getting his makeups because people coming to us are usually fixing his surgeries.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah. That's not the kind.
So
That's
I
not,
went with-
not the kind of redo
No,
you
so I went
want.
with someone else.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Did you have to pay anything for this second surgery? Because I'm thinking if you did,
No,
you-
because I waited till
sorry,
Medicare kicked in. I was
Oh.
covered.
there you go.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's why you were waiting. I remember you wanted to get it done last year, but you were waiting until you got to Medicare age, right?
With one,
Yeah.
doctor, with one doctor, they wanted to charge because I didn't have a good medical. They wanted to charge me over $100,000. Another one wanted to charge me $26,000. Hi, Dennis.
How you doing,
Hey,
Tom?
Dennis.
Good.
Wow. Okay.
That's quite a bit.
Yeah.
I know my
Especially when
back
we fucked it
surgery.
up. Yeah.
My back surgery probably cost $250,000, but I didn't pay a dime.
Yeah.
I had the 3 surgeons at one time.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the surgery lasted more than 8 hours.
Now, did you get stuff fused, or what did they do?
Because I have a spina bifida,
Mm-hmm.
a common result of that is the spinal cord is actually tethered to the base of the spine.
Okay.
So instead of being nice and loose and floating above it, it's tightened like a guitar string,
Oh. Okay.
and that causes all sorts of issues.
Yeah.
So they can't go in there and detether it. So the only thing they can do is shorten the spine to have a very loose now spinal cord. And what they did is they took one of the vertebra, cut the middle out, and then fused the bottom and the top part of that vertebra back
Okay.
together and put a bunch of plates in there.
Okay. All right. So it's like taking out a link in a chain and then tying it back together almost.
Yeah. The doctor actually said it's like taking a tree, cutting out the middle of the tree trunk, and then taking the 2 ends and fusing them together.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah,
I guess
a lot of
that's the
fun.
way of doing it. Yeah, you can't loosen it up from the spinal cord side, so you got to
No.
loosen up the frame that it's on. Yeah.
Exactly. So I came out of there about 3/4 of an inch shorter.
Yeah. Yeah. But much better as far as day-to-day mobility and all that stuff, right?
No,
No.
it was actually more to prevent things from getting worse
Mm.
than to actually fix the damage that was already done.
Okay. All right. So it was kind of to keep things, to try to stop it at whatever point it was and not, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's amazing what they can do. It's just think about it. So, well, that's, well, glad you're on the mend there, James. That's,
Thank you.
but
That's
yeah,
good to hear.
now you do have a scar you can brag about. So that's,
Well, I had that last time.
yeah. Okay.
Actually, this is a little bit longer.
Okay. Well, see, there you go. That's the bonus. You get a little bit, it's a little bit better. Man. Yeah. Well, that's a good size. Now, is that, I don't know. I don't know anybody personally that's had their knee replaced. You're the first person that's had I know a few people have had hip replacements, and those are relatively small scars nowadays. But is that a typical kind of scar for a knee replacement?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah. I just had a,
What's the recuperation time? When do you think you'll be out and about and no cane or?
Well,
doing back to normal, or is that something that you plan on never happening?
Well, I started off with the stroller, then I got rid of that and went to the cane. And I'm
Right.
using the
Me
cane,
too.
but a lot of times I don't use the cane in the house. I just walk around. If I go for a walk around the street, I use the cane just for balancing. But
Yeah.
if
Me
I'm
too.
using it, around the house, I don't use it at all. Now, they said to me for driving, once I'm off the narcotics, I can drive, but I have to wait till next Friday to see the the assistant, the surgeon's assistant, to find out if I can drive or not. But I should be able to, because they say it's usually when you're off narcotics, you can drive, and I've been off that for a while.
So
Okay.
So I'll go to therapy twice a week for the next 6 weeks, I think.
So not driving for you is not a physical thing. It's more of a pharmaceutical issue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the thing is, lucky because the surgery was done on my left leg, I got an automatic and I drive with my right leg.
There you
So
go.
that helped.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So I don't think it'd be a problem when I see the nurse on Friday, but there's no rush. My sister's here to take me around.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, good. Yeah. No, that's a process, and you'll be doing physical therapy for a few months, probably, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They said about 6 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's actually, I mean, that's a lot, but actually, when you think about what they did, that's not that much.
Well, they've taken measurements off my knee now doing exercises, and they said I'm 2 weeks ahead.
Okay. Good.
So that's good.
So like range of motion and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, they take measurements and that. So
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I had my buddy who had his hip replaced. It was about 6 weeks ago. He did his first. He's a cyclist, and he did his first outside ride yesterday. He was been doing stuff like on the spin bike inside, but yeah, it just takes a while. It just takes a while. You want to push it, but you don't want to rush it. You want to make sure that you get it rehabbed properly, and you want to push it, but not rush it, I guess. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, good. So I'm sure you've been out doing lots of photography then, James, in the last week or so.
Yep.
In all this time.
Lots of it. Yeah.
No, that's secondary to getting well. So that's the important thing. Let me take a look at this thing and see. So no, they haven't reviewed it yet. Let me take a look. So I'll poke around here for this review. I got that. That's DP review. F-stoppers. Okay, there's F-stoppers. Does have an actual review. Oh, it's a video review. Okay. I don't know what they said. I guess they like it. I don't know. The guy looks like he's happy holding it in the video. So I don't know.
What are we talking about?
The EOS R6, the mirrorless camera, that new Canon R6 that came out. What was it? 2 weeks ago? Something like that. I think it was this thing. R6. They got the R5 and the R6. So the R6 is the
I
basic.
keep getting emails from Olympus saying about discounts on cameras and lenses and that.
Oh, okay. Did they give any indication? Well, they're not going to make anymore, so they just trying discounts on kind of what they have existing.
What they do is they take a picture of a nice bird or something like that, and then they put it as the advertisement to take pictures like this. You use this lens, this f-stop, and then it costs this amount with a $200 deduction. They're trying to give you discounts all the time, but they're encouraging it by showing you pictures.
Okay. Yeah. No, okay, wait a minute. I can't take a picture like that. I guess I need that camera. Help me take that picture. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting to see how they how Olympus gets rid of its stock, and how long the support is going to continue. I would imagine it's going to be for a few years. So I don't think it.
Well, it's a good camera, so I don't plan to give it a mine.
Oh yeah. No, I would just keep it. I'd imagine you'd be able to get support and any warranty work for a few years at least. I would imagine. So
They've said
Well,
they
the
plan
benefit of
to.
all this is that the bodies and other things and lenses, they're going to be really cheap as people migrate out of the system to something else.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, it's micro four thirds, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so what?
Yeah,
All your lenses are good with all their other things like Panasonic.
yeah.
Mhm.
Panasonic's still making cameras.
Sure.
Yeah. So yeah, and so it probably won't continue. It just won't be Olympus. It'll be Panasonic. So it'll be interesting to see how long Panasonic holds with the micro four thirds.
Well, Panasonic is flipping huge, so
Yeah, quite a bit more resources than Olympus for that type of thing. So yeah, that's true. You're gonna be around for a while. No need to abandon the format just because Olympus is no longer involved with it, I guess. Oh,
no.
Ken Rockwell did the review. Okay, world's best. Anybody read Ken Rockwell's stuff?
Yeah, I've read some of his stuff.
Yeah.
Years ago.
Yeah, he's still doing stuff. He says the headline is 20 megapixel full frame, world's best practical high speed mirrorless camera. So I guess he likes it.
What does practical mean in relative to the
Yeah,
camera?
for probably real people, not professional photographers. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the other guy. Is it Steve Huff who likes micro four thirds?
Yeah.
Steve Huff?
Mm-hmm.
Is he that Leica guy?
Yeah, he loves Leicas. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like small
I
cameras.
haven't watched one of his videos in about a year or so.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So here he said the only bad that Rockwell says is overheats after about 30 to 40 minutes of 4K video. So missing electronic shutter. So he didn't take any of the missing stuff and make it bad. He just said it's just not there. So I guess he's no GPS. Use the app. So yeah.
Do you guys use the video on your cameras?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't.
Jess does all the time. Yeah.
That's the main reason I bought an interchangeable lens camera to begin with, and then
Yeah. For the
My
video.
camera doesn't have video capability.
Yeah.
Piece of junk.
I'm thinking use my 4x5 for it might take a while. One frame. My video rate is one frame every 2 minutes. If I'm really working.
Be fine for time lapse.
Yeah.
that would be awesome. Time lapse.
Yeah. One every 2 minutes. Yeah. You really have to work to get it that fast, even. Yeah. But no, I've used a little bit of video on my Olympus, but no. I mean, I haven't used the interchangeable lens for video at all. I don't know. Have you? No, you haven't done really any video, have you, Dennis?
No, I don't think I've ever used the video on the Sony. No.
Yeah. No, is that a high def? Is that like a 1080? Is that a 1080p resolution?
To tell you the truth, I've never really bothered looking.
Okay.
Probably does 4K. It's a Sony.
Yeah, it probably does 4K by now. Yeah, I've got the Mark II, so they must have moved it up a bit. Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah.
Which one do you have, Dennis?
The Sony A7 Mark II.
Yeah, that probably does do 4K.
I bet it does 4K 30 at least.
Yeah, it might not be 60. Yeah.
Yeah, the camera might. It's me what doesn't do 4K.
The camera does, the operator doesn't.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm looking at the resolutions right now. It tops off at 1920 by 1080
Okay.
Yeah,
So it is
at 60p.
okay. So it's 60 at high def then. It's full HD.
Yes.
Yeah.
But not 4K.
So
I don't know if the Mark III is 4K, is it? I expect it is.
yeah, I would
I
think
think
that the Mark III is. Yeah. Yeah, that's 4K is relatively new, and I mean it's a few years in cameras.
It is.
Yeah.
3840 by 2160.
Okay, the 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it 30 frames or 60?
Oh, 30.
30. Okay.
But
So
at
when they come out
1920,
with
1080, it's 120 frames a second.
Okay. All right.
Actually, you get a little slow-mo.
Yeah. So when they come out with a version 4, it'll probably be a 4K. It'll be either full 4K or will they just jump up to 8K to try to keep pace with Canon? That's going to be.
Yeah, you have an 8K movie. What are you going to play it on?
I was in Best Buy yesterday, and they have 8K TVs in there, so they're
Wow. How
they're
much?
available.
Large and how much?
I think it was an 80 or 85 inch for $10,000, and then like a 70 inch was around 5,000.
It's a lot, but not a lot, really.
Yeah.
Okay.
Less than I expected it to be.
Yeah, $5,000 to $10,000. So a 70 inch is. Wow. Well, I guess for 4K though, it really only applies for you want bigger screens anyway. You probably don't want that on less than like a 55 inch. I wouldn't think.
Yeah, it's probably like the old HD screens or whatever. Once you get smaller than a certain size, it doesn't matter.
It's probably 55 or 60 inch screen before it makes any real difference.
Right.
And how close you're sitting to the TV. Yeah.
Because I've got a 65 and it's full HD. I mean, it looks perfectly fine sitting 10 feet away, and and that's what you have. You have a 65 inch, right, Dennis? 65 inch TV.
Yeah, I've got an Ultra HD.
Okay.
And I must say, my satellite box will upscale normal HD TV to UHD, and there really is a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can actually see the individual hairs on someone's head with the full.
Yeah. It makes a difference, but I wouldn't think 8K. I don't think you'd want it. I mean, it's not. You could get it on a smaller screen, but it'd just be a waste of money. I mean,
I've got a processor, a 4-core processor in the satellite box, and it really does. Everything's instant. It must be the most powerful satellite box available.
Now did you buy that? Was that like an open source satellite box or something?
Yeah, it's Linux based, obviously, and it's called VU Plus.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got a quad-core processor, and it's got a tray to stick a 4 terabyte drive in, so you can just record everything. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So DVR, yeah.
Yeah, and of course with the stacking, channel stacking system on the LMB, that's why it can record 32 television stations simultaneously.
Okay.
Holy cow!
Yeah.
It does do it. Whacked it up. I just went recording every station. It did it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Huh.
Do you have to pay?
Yeah.
No, it's all open channels, all free to air.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and with the motorized dish, I can swing it around and get all the European satellites. Yeah, because the Arab satellites, they broadcast English films, English film tracks for the oil workers or anybody working in Dubai, places like that. Yeah, so they're doing like free movies all day long.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, but I don't think you guys are going to get your satellites over that horizon.
No, probably not.
Yeah.
Too far away.
NASA bounces channels, so I don't know if it is possible because I can get NASA TV and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's some free to air stuff here, but I don't think it's as big as what you're getting.
Yeah. I've got 3,000 channels logged in on 2 satellite systems, but there's 67 satellites up there. Yeah, obviously most of them are going to be rubbish because they're going to be in foreign languages.
Yeah. 3,000 channels. I'm trying to think what we watch on a regular basis. I mean, we have, I don't know, 100 or whatever YouTube TV has, and I think we normally watch maybe 5 or 6. I mean, it's you kind of get into that. You watch Netflix, and then you watch a few cable networks, and that's about it.
Yeah, I actually log 90 channels on my favorite list because I can't be asked to scroll through 3,000 channels when I'm looking for the one I want to watch.
Yeah. That would take you all day. By the time you scrolled through to what you wanted, whatever you wanted to watch would be done.
Yeah, I'm quite well pleased with it. It wasn't that expensive to buy. I'm sure you can get the VU in America.
You probably can, yeah, but you need a satellite dish to use it.
Yeah. And before the VU, there was a box called a Dream Box.
Mm-hmm. I've heard of that. Yeah.
Yeah, and the satellite people here try to get it banned.
Oh, okay.
Because you can actually program it. You can plug your laptop in and turn it into anything you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were trying to get the port taken off the back of the satellite, saying there's no reason for it to be there apart from hackers watching the pay television without paying.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Now, speaking of watching, let's watch some images here because we are coming up on I do have to kind of jet here at around 7 because it's good. Lots of work going on, but I'm a little bit behind, which is, I guess, good and bad.
You don't want that working for a living to get in the way of this.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Time is one of those things that, I have to actually manage. Unlike you, Dennis, you just play around with time like it's a toy. This is the last one from last week. Yeah.
That's a great shot, Dennis.
Yeah.
You like the clock, yeah. I know why you like it, cousin, because it's got the place where you was born written on it.
I know, Paddington.
Yeah. Oh, that's where you were born, James? Paddington?
Yeah, we were both born in Paddington, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. No, that's kind of interesting. Use that the twirl filter or the swirl.
Yep.
That kind of looks like you drop go in the toilet, flush it, and then get it right. Take an image right before it goes down the drain.
Yeah, actually, the twirl came out all right, considering it's the branch of a tree.
Mm-hmm.
They've done an amazing job.
Dennis, did you do this one for this week where you got multiple clocks on the swirl? Or was that last week?
This was last week, yeah.
I was looking at that and I thought that was a great shot. But what would have been really fascinating if each clock had a different time?
Yeah, well, I mean, I can do it. It's just going to take a bit longer.
Yeah.
No, but it's a great shot, but it would have been fascinating to see a different time on a different clock.
Yeah, I changed the opacity as we went up from the bottom to make them a little bit more see-through. But and I used the transform tool to change all the angles of the clock because obviously it was just a clock on a wall.
Yeah,
So
flat face, yeah. Well, you would have had to sit there and wait. If you're going to do 6, you could have done 5-minute intervals. So you would have to get watch a half an hour and take 6 shots or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but Dennis changing channels.
What was that?
Dennis can do that because he's got plenty of time because he's trying to watch.
Yeah, I've got hands. Yeah. But what amazed me was that tree in the background, the branch taken wide open at f1.2. That turned into that swell. I didn't expect that.
Yeah. It ended up being interesting. I mean,
that's a great shot. That
the effect came out really nice with that, using that branch as the swirl. Yeah.
Yeah, and it really does look like water, doesn't it? That's why I decided to transform the clock into it's being washed down the drain.
Yeah.
It does.
It came out. That branch ended up looking pretty good once it had the effect applied to it. Yeah.
Yeah. See now, unlike Simi's camera tossing, I can actually make another one of these.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm afraid these photographs are one-offs. He's never going to be able to repeat it.
No, you can never duplicate an ICM shot. It's impossible. So here is, okay. So that's taken about a month or so ago, a few weeks ago, and it's only in 84 groups. A relatively quick shot, 1/6 of a second. But you got some nice lens flare there. I like that. It was the 24 to 120. That's nice. It's a nice position of the sun in between the two rocks there. It came out really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And this is moving. Clouds to the left are now transitioning to a sweet magenta. Possibly escape the bugs.
When I look at these shots, they look like they were shots from before.
Yeah, it's probably similar types of. It does multiple visits to the same location, I would think, over time. Although this looks like he was trying to escape a swarm of gnats or something, because he says, as I'm in thigh deep in the water, unfortunately, this swarm from the beach follows me into the water. He's being attacked by a swarm of probably biting flies or something.
That's why it was only 116 seconds and not 516.
Yeah. You got all the bites. Yeah, biting flies and gnats and stuff along the water. Oh my gosh, those are annoying. Dark. Okay, so this is probably the same general area, just black and white. Okay, so it kind of took the light in the clouds and kind of emphasized that. Kind of the afterglow, I guess, after the sunset.
It's just Simi put a dramatic filter on this.
I don't know.
The sky looked really dark, wasn't it?
Yeah. Let's see. This the same. Let's see. This was taken. Let's just see if it has. Date and time digitized 2022. So that was in the evening at 8 o'clock. Let's see what this one is. If we can see. 2035. Okay. So yeah. So just after the sunset, I'm assuming. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. This was 0.6 of a second, so not that long. Yeah, so I wonder if maybe you just did some dodging and burning or something like that to darken that up a little bit. But yeah, black and white is a nice way to get the just the brightness of the sky to come through. Oh, okay. Here's the color version. Superluminal.
Nice pastels in there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got some nice
Really
blue hour
decent.
stuff there. Look at that. It is. That's great light. You get stuff like that. I think, yeah, once the sun goes down, that's when you want to stick around. That's when all the good stuff happens. Okay.
That's usually when the tourists leave.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, the sun sets, everybody leaves, and then you've got another half hour or so where you can do stuff,
Mm-hmm.
or longer, depending what the horizon is like. Dawn on the Connecticut River. Okay. Oh, this is nice. I like the these grasses. It's interesting. Bird. Yeah, nice colors, nice clouds. The clouds. That's kind of cool. The cloud's kind of similar shape as the tree line. Huh. Ooh, there we go. Pixel peep. Yeah, that's a nice image. Good stuff. Up early. 25th of a second. Very nice.
Simi's had this camera quite a while now, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's had it for 3 years. So this is an egret, and he's got, I don't know what, I'm assuming it's probably 600 or 300. Is that what he has? Is that the lens he has?
It's 100 to 500.
100 to 500, yeah. So,
I'll take it this is a bracket job, yeah?
Oh, just a burst.
yeah.
Yeah.
Put them all together.
Yep.
That's nice. That's a nice.
Nice little sequence.
Yeah, it's a nice sequence of images there.
It's interesting how the horizon or the top of the mountains kind of just
Mm-hmm.
slopes down a little bit like that.
Yep. Yeah, it's pretty much hadn't moved a whole lot. It just that little bit, and he obviously has to raise his camera as the bird is getting up in the air. Yeah, because you got this little section here, and here it is there. Yeah. It's amazing. It doesn't take them that long, really, to get into the air. Just a couple flaps, and they're big birds, too.
Yeah, this is where your 8K movie camera will work, because you can just take any frame and it'd be crystal clear. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That would be the big advantage. Yeah, you just video, and then you're good. Yeah. Each frame has got plenty of resolution.
That's
Okay.
amazing.
So, what was it? Dragonfly, Huntington Beach Park. There you go. Get the
That's
campsite.
neat. I like that.
Yeah.
Plenty of detail.
Just the last little bit, the tips of the wings here, and then the tail aren't quite sharp. Everything else is pretty good, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's his at 600. Yep. They're not that big. That's nice. Nice colors in the background. It's good. Colors kind of show off the dragonfly. Ooh. Come out of the marsh and get ahead. We were temporary standoff. The doe knew I was there and was hesitant to cross the trail. Two bikers came in and spooked us both. Oh well. So he was shooting her through the bush, through the trees, basically. Yeah. Yep. 500. That's a neat. It's a neat shot. I like the. Just that last little bit here is clear. The rest is through the leaves. Good stuff. Very nice. Oh, okay, must be the same doe, but waiting. Huh. That's nice.
Yeah, nice light.
Yeah, very nice. Probably 1944. Okay, so yeah, last hour or so of daylight. Nice low in the sky.
Perfect time.
Yep. Yeah. You're looking right at him. Good stuff. Oh, blue heron. Texture applied to image. Okay. Okay, yeah. The only
Photoshop filter, is it?
probably texture brush, maybe. I don't know, because it doesn't look. I don't know if yeah, I guess he did it to the whole thing. Yeah, I'm looking at the. Yeah, probably is a filter. He's dipping his toes into GIMP, Dennis. He just doesn't want to admit it.
Yeah, I've stuck a couple on just now, which I've been playing with this week. But
Okay. Yeah,
I was actually playing with a filter pack, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the GMIC filter, and I've been using the sliders. You can actually choose where you want the swirl to start from.
Oh, okay. So instead of being the center, you can just move it around on the page or on the.
Yeah, so I chose like the sharpest flower in the picture, and then weld it from there.
Oh, okay. That's good.
I like that better than the center all the time.
We'll finish in about
Yeah, that is. Yeah,
10 minutes.
yeah. That's that is kind of neat. Yeah, because it just kind of draws you right into the flower.
But I'm trying loads of different filters. Some of the effects that they do, I mean,
Oh yeah.
it's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean it's used on the right types of images and that type of thing can really give a nice effect, not just an effect to have an effect.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Now this
oh,
one.
yeah, see there, there's Thor. You put Thor in the clouds.
Yeah. I was playing. We had really nice cloud formation yesterday. So, but I just thought it looked better in black and white.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can. I didn't want to overdo Thor.
Just kind of there.
Yeah.
Very low opacity, or pretty not real solid, just kind of floating there.
Yeah, that cloud had quite a dark area in the middle there as well, so it helped it blend in a bit. Yeah. If you made it too pronounced, it just looked odd.
That's a neat. Yeah, it is an interesting cloud shape.
Yeah, the picture of Thor was basically a garden ornament hanging on a wall.
Okay.
Yeah, which I took outside the garden centre a couple of years ago.
Okay. So you took that and then just cut it out and lightened it up.
Yeah, I cut it out, changed it to black and white.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, just experimenting. The skies look so good that I thought maybe I can just use them one day when I take a photograph of Scott. Sky look good. I can just change the sky.
You got a good picture of the sky. You got a good picture of the moon, the shopping trolley, and then you just drop them all in.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. One day I just do a photograph of them all in.
Don't even have to leave your house.
This is true.
You just have your portfolio of various components. You just blend them all together. And
yeah, when you cut them out the photograph, you have to save them as a PNG if you want to do this stacking.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think all the trouble cutting them out the photo, the bit you want, and that. I thought, well, I'll just keep them in a file. I just got them down as logos, So yeah, just
and then you just load each one on as a layer, and then just
yeah, that's it. Yeah, and when you cut them out, you have to put a mask on first, and then wipe out all the background that you don't want. So some of it is a little bit of messing about, cutting it in fine.
Yeah.
You can blur the edges as well. So, the tools available. It works the same as Photoshop, isn't it? It's just
pick the area, mask out the rest, and then do a blur on the edges so it blends in with whatever you drop it on, basically.
Yeah, even the writing when you want to put anything, you want to write anything on the photograph. There's absolutely hundreds of different formats of handwriting, scripts, and
I think it's probably all. From what I can tell, it uses all the Google fonts by default, and then I think you can load in other fonts too.
Yeah. I mean, on my laptop, because it's a Linux operating system, I've got a filter pack called FX Foundry. I can't get it for the Mac, but that's another few hundred filters to play with.
On top of the few hundred that you already have in Gmail.
Yeah. The Gmix okay because that works in the Mac, but my cousin got it on his system now as well. So he's got thousands to play with.
I've got a good suitor.
Yeah.
Well, I'm only a beginner, so we're in trouble.
Pretty soon the two of you will be faking them up with the best of them.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah.
All right. Hey, well, good show, guys. I appreciate everybody showing up. I've got running out of time here this evening before my stuff tomorrow, so I appreciate it. James, keep healing, get well.
Thank you very much.
I hear there's a marathon in Charlotte on Thanksgiving Day. You can probably maybe use that as a goal. You can train for that.
Yeah. Do you know what happened? Do you know when they say go? The last man standing there will be me going that way.
Yeah.
When they say go, they didn't mean go home.
No, just keep healing up and getting better and sticking to the physical therapy. That's where a lot of times people get caught up, is they don't stick to the physical therapy, and it ends up taking a lot longer than it should because they don't want to do the physical therapy. So.
You're still doing the running, aren't you, Mark?
Yeah, I'm getting back into it. I've had I kind of, well, it's more age related than anything. I kind of had a hamstring kind of not a pull but a strain, and it takes a lot longer to get through that. So yeah, the last month and a half I've been kind of working back into it. So yeah, so I'm back into running a little bit more now.
Yeah, I don't want to worry you, but the older you get, the harder it takes a lot longer to fix things.
Oh yeah. No, it definitely does. It is. Now I don't know how I did. I probably did it just getting out of bed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, 25, 30 years ago, I mean, if I was in my 20s, I would have been out of this and back doing, full speed ahead within probably a week. And now it's been 2 months. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, what took 3 days to fix now takes 3 weeks.
Yeah. You just definitely. Well, I went to a massage, a sports massage therapist. Take a look at it and goes, okay, stretching, you have to do it now. There's not an option. You must stretch every day, or you're not going to be able to run pretty soon.
Yeah. If you don't warm up, you're going to break something.
Yeah. He says you can't. You're too old to ignore it anymore. It's like, oh, thanks.
Yeah. So my cousin, he won't be jumping out of any more helicopters, will you?
No, it was an airplane Cessna.
Was it all right now?
Okay.
I did 10 jumps.
And you're not doing an 11th, right?
No, that's it. That's behind me now. My first one was on my 21st birthday
Okay.
in
Yeah.
Cyprus.
Well, if you do decide to do it, don't forget to bend your knees when you land.
Yeah. Did you see that it was it a week or two ago? There was a guy, I think he was here in the U.S. He was 103 or 104, and he did he did a dive, a companion, where he was
Tandem, yeah.
Yeah, tandem. And it's like, okay, yeah, go for it. Oh, your World War II guy, he got knighted this week. I saw.
Yeah. I see it in the paper today. He was doing his. He said to the Queen, "If I kneel down, I may never get up again."
Yeah. And she looked, she was holding that saber, and she was kind of. Well, I was like, she might impale him if she's not careful. You got to be.
He was well away from him. Yeah, he must have given an extra long sword to give him his knight.
What is she? Is she 94 now?
Yeah, she's 94, and her husband's 99. So.
And that guy was he's 100 or 101, I think, right?
No, he's 100. He was 100 a few weeks ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they give him his knighthood now because he might not last till January. You never know at that age.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. When you get that old, every day is a gift at that point. Yeah.
He could be. He's a sir now for the rest of his life. So
$40 million. Is that what the final total was?
Yeah. It was something like just under £33 million raised. Yeah. He only intended to raise £1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they'd saved his life. He fell and broke his hip and had problems, skin cancer, and he just wanted to raise some funds for the National Health Service charities.
Yeah,
to say thank you. He just went mad.
Yeah. When his virus-related event went viral, and he he did it. He done a good job. He said like 33 million is it's gonna do a lot of good. Yeah, but it wasn't as good as getting a knighthood from the Queen. Yeah. So that was kind of neat to see. I mean, obviously that guy is very proud of it, and he's been around and he's done a lot. So hats off. Even his old regiment gave him an honorary colonel. They promoted him because he was a captain in the Second World War. Okay. Yeah, so they've made him an honorary colonel in the regiment he belonged to. Yeah. Okay. Well, good. Yeah, good for him. That's a nice story. That's very well, I think they needed something to cheer the people up after all this what's been going on. Yeah. If the guy can do 100 laps around his garden, I mean, with his walker, I mean, anybody, you can jump out of a plane, James. Come on, you just need to. Yeah. But when you think about it, doing these 100 laps around the garden was probably as hard for him as some fit person running a marathon.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, he was going, but I mean, it was it was a serious shuffle. But you know,
Yeah.
at 100, I mean, that's better than the alternative. So you know, I'm not no complaints from me on that. That's quite an achievement.
It's quite an achievement to get to 100 years old. Yeah.
Yeah, and then be able to walk 100 laps around your garden when you're 100. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially after you had your hip replaced.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay. Well, on that, we will end this show. I appreciate everybody showing up. Get better days. Go fast, and we'll be back here. Should be back here next week. So, everybody, take care. Enjoy the week. Stay cool. Wear your mask. Don't touch anybody. And stay 6 feet away. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey guys.